I'm Mr. Fuerte. This is motherfucking Mark. Motherfucking Mark, how you doing, man?
I'm hanging in there, my brother. What's up, Mr. Fuerte?
Hey,
Hanging in there, dude.
yeah.
You
So,
know what? Let me sipping on a little Corona.
right on. All right. So, Mark,
What's up, my brother?
happy to be doing this show with you, man. I'm excited. It's a little bit different from what I'm used to, but damn, let's
And
I
you
know
know it's a
we're
long time in the making, my brother. You know what? This has been an idea we should have, had action on a long time ago, man.
yeah,
But
but
you know
perfect
what? Better
timing.
late than never.
Yep.
Exactly.
Perfect timing heading into the new year. Give everybody a taste of what's to come. And we don't know exactly where we're going, but we're going, man. So let's give wrestling a little bit of credit, man. Did you happen to watch Monday Night Raw by chance?
No, but I would like to hear some details on it. I was working, man. I honestly, let me tell you something, man. I had all these plans to prepare for this, but I think I could do it on the fly, man, because I see what they're doing. Like I feel like just from what I saw, it seems like they're trying to overbook the January 1st show and
Yeah.
putting four guys in the main event, which is never going to be good, dude. Never going to be good. I think I saw one good four-way match, and that was in WCW. You know what I'm saying? That was a long time ago.
It's been a while. Yeah. Yeah, they can never get it right. But basically, Bobby Lashley just beat the shit out of everybody. He beat up
Yep.
Kevin Owens, he beat Seth Rollins, beat Big E. So yeah, you're right. They're getting ready for that. And then they had Otis beat Riddle. What do you think about Otis, man? I know you didn't like him before. What do you think about his new look and his new
Well, I
persona?
like he's taking it seriously, man. That's all he had to do. Dude, that guy will beat the crap out of somebody, man. He's a big, strong dude.
Yep.
Okay, he will beat the tar out of somebody. It got to be hard to knock him out. His neck is the same size as his head. You know what I'm saying? So he's a big, tough guy, and as long as they present him like that, man, he can be successful doing this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If
Yeah.
they make him act like a big goof, I hated him before, man. He's a
Oh,
person that I would never ever hang out with in real life, bro. The way he was acting, that goofy shit, I take 5 minutes of that shit. I'm like, dude, I gotta go, man. We can't be friends.
yeah. It didn't last too long. Well, that's
You know
good
what I'm
that
saying?
they
Like, you don't
changed him
want
up.
people,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, man. You don't want people that you can't relate to or that are just so ridiculous that you just don't like them right away. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
I don't know, man. But I like it. I like what they're doing.
Right
He's
on,
an ass
man.
kicker to stop with the goofy shit. Daniel Bryan left, and now they're a lot more serious. You know, I guess one thing, Daniel Bryan or Bryan Danielson, whatever they call him,
Yeah.
he's a good wrestler, but he's a goofball too, man. He fits right in with the AEW shit, man, because he's a big goof. He's always trying to make a joke. You got hours and hours of footage of him just doing goofball, joke wrestling, making business look stupid. So you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, yeah. And then we got Bianca Belair. I like
I
Bianca
love her,
Belair,
man.
man. She
Oh,
beat she
she's
beat
awesome.
Doudrop. I also like Doudrop. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, I like dude, man. Let me tell you something. I like Dewdrop. Dewdrop is I would hit her up in the DMs. You know what I'm saying? I like me some Dewdrop, dude. Nah, I can't even lie.
Yeah. So Liv Morgan attacked Becky Lynch during her victory celebration. Dirty
Yeah,
Dogs
that's
beat Damian Priest and Finn Balor. Uh,
no. Damian Priest not supposed to lose, man.
yeah. Pretty interesting, man. So they actually hit looks like Dolph Ziggler hit Balor with the zigzag. I'm just reading off the highlights.
Oh
I gotta go
wow.
back and watch because
You know
like
what?
you, I was busy.
I like that though because listen, man, Bobby Roode and Dolph Ziggler are two of my favorite guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They could use them. Fucking use
yeah.
them, man. You got guys like that before it's too late. Use them, man. Put them in a good spot. You know what I'm saying? Give them a showcase. Give them an opportunity to share their talent because that's what especially Ziggler. Ziggler hasn't had that the whole time.
Oh man. Yeah. Well, we know Ziggler. I mean, he's great in the ring, great seller, amazing, but you just
You remember
always
when he won the Money in the Bank and he got the championship off of Alberto Del Rio, dude? That was one of the biggest pops in modern history,
yeah.
dude. People
Yep.
wanted that shit, man. Where did they go from there to what he is now, where people don't even want to see it? I don't understand how they did that. I'm going to tell you what one of the problems is.
Yeah.
Wrestlers are not supposed to be in one spot for the whole time. They got to be around different competition, different wrestlers, different environment, presented in a slightly different way. You
Mm-hmm.
got one guy. Remember back in the day when when the territories were around, guys just used to move around. Top guy,
Yeah.
champion. champion used to go to every different territory. He wasn't stuck there fighting the same guys all the time, and you never knew where he was going to go, so it was exciting. Nah,
That's
man.
true. That's true. That's how they would sell out arenas too, man. That's how they
Yeah,
would make
man.
draws. But those days are long gone, man. I don't know if we'll ever get back to anything close to that. So in the
Nah, it's over.
meantime, we get to watch Zelina Vega defeating Rhea Ripley with a
Oh
roll
wow.
up of doom.
All right. We'll do a roll up. You know what? Because they're just the problem with that shit is that they have people that don't understand wrestling writing the shit, and that's what they use every time. It gets repetitive because people get sick of it. They
Yeah,
use that every time because that's one of the only things they know. They're like, oh, well, we're not going to make the baby face look bad, but we're going to give the heel a little shine, so we'll give him a roll up. And
yeah,
it looked like the baby face just got caught out of nowhere. Guess what? You don't get caught out of nowhere 500,000 times. Once they started with that 24/7,
yeah.
they should have never did another roll up in another match.
Oh
You
man.
know what I mean? That 24/7 crap was man, that's a bane of my existence.
Yeah. Well, you know what I miss? I miss the foreign objects. Illegal foreign
Yeah,
objects.
man.
Where the manager would throw something in, or they'd pull something
Yeah,
out of
dude.
somewhere and just knock somebody out. Loaded
There's no
purse.
heels,
Remember
bro.
Sensational Sherry? You know.
Mm. Tennis racket, dude. Come on, man. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Yeah,
Or the cell
shit. When I
phone.
was a kid, yeah, when I was
I'll
a
eat
kid, they'll throw
dangerously.
salt. They'll throw fucking salt in your eye. You know what I mean? You get
Anything.
salt in the eye, dude. You know what I mean?
Anything. Yeah.
That was the best. When I was a kid, the title changed hands with a camera flash one time. Hulk Hogan got that camera flash in his eye, and Yokozuna fucked him up.
Yep.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
like they used to have. There's no creativity, man. Like heels, there's no heels because nobody cheats. Nobody really cheats. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not in a creative way, not in a way that doesn't make the referee look like an idiot. You know what I mean?
Oh man. Yeah. Yeah. And then basically the Miz and Edge brawled it out during the Miz TV segment. And so I actually was watching that a little bit. And so I got to get caught up, man. But we didn't want to
Yeah, me
spend
too.
too much time on this because it's not really
I
a
like
wrestling
I
podcast.
like what they're doing with the Miz. Let me tell
Yeah.
you something, man. They said they're going to put him in the Hall of Fame. That's hilarious. They're getting heat,
Yeah.
dude. That's what you're doing. They're getting heat, dude. That's
Yeah.
funny. You know what I'm saying? Because he's
Yeah.
not a Hall of Famer. They're doing with Edge. They're trying to do a better quality version of CM Punk and MJF.
Yeah.
And to me, I don't like either one of the programs, so I don't care. I
Yeah.
met
I got
MJF in
no.
person.
Oh, yeah.
Right
You got
there,
up
I
close
met
with him.
MJF in person, bro. Let me tell you something. I will fuck that dude up. There ain't no question. Like I don't want to see him fight anybody. Guess what? Because he's the child size. I remember when I was his size, dude. Fucking ninth grade was fucking eighth grade was hard, dude. You know what I'm saying? I was probably seventh, eighth grade when I was that fucking kid size.
Yeah.
So fucking, I remember those days. Those were trying times, being that size and fucking hoping you were fucking. Listen, he doesn't have no fucking muscle either, dude. You understand what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
he ain't even he ain't even he's a little fuck, dude. For you want to be a professional athlete, you want to be dude, you want to fight Lance Archer, okay? If you want to fight Lance Archer, you got to be over 200 pounds. I don't care what this guy's 100 fucking 60 pounds, man. Like they say he's 200, he's 160 pounds, 5'6", 5'7". Chris Jericho's about 5'8" because I'm not big. I'm fucking I'm about 5'11". Right?
Okay.
Fucking,
Mhm.
I tower over fucking Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho towers over MJF. So what's that? You know what I'm saying? I'm at least 2 inches taller than Jericho.
Yeah.
Fucking Jericho's at least an inch and a half taller than MJF. You know what I'm saying? He's not. This guy. He's never going to WWF,
And if
WWE,
he
whatever the fuck they
does,
call it.
yeah, he'll
He's
get the what was that
he's
one?
gonna be he's gonna be Keith Lee's manager. That's where he's gonna be, like Adam Cole. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
it.
he'll end up like what was that other guy's name? The guy that was shit, I can't remember his name for the life of me. Now he works with the former Braun Strowman.
Oh, EC3.
EC3, thank
Yeah,
you.
everybody loved that guy. He had so
Dude,
much fucking. He had
he
so
had
much
the look,
momentum.
he got the
Yeah, man.
skills. I don't know
He's
what
a funny.
happened.
He talks. He's good on the mic. He's like.
Yeah.
He's different. He's something different. You know what I'm saying? I like his shit, man.
Well, if
No,
you're a wrestling
they cost enough.
fan, great. Hope you enjoyed Raw. I doubt it based on what we hear. But just like anything, AEW, Raw, WWE, you like it or you don't care. Keep watching it. All right, man. So let's stay on the wrestling subject here. Oh man. So what is going on with Hannibal, man? Because that dude just looked like he just
Hannibal's a
tried to
cannibal.
murder somebody.
He tried to eat that guy.
Yeah. So I saw it
You saw
erupt, and
that
I
shit?
I saw the video, and I got the article right here. It says Devon Nicholson, aka Hannibal, attacks referee during world class revulsion show. I don't know if that should be revulsion or
All right.
revolution. Don't know, whatever. But they show a picture of
Yeah,
that
well,
referee, and he
it
messed him
turned
up
out to
pretty
be
bad.
revolting.
Yeah.
It turned out to be fucking revolting. I'll tell you that much. All right, man. This is exactly what happened. This shit was pre-planned. It was a work that
Yeah.
fucking went out of hand. The
Yeah.
guy doesn't know how to fucking use it, dude. First of all, you can't have any of that spike exposed because it's fucking real steel. Dude, real steel against
Yeah.
skull is gonna break the skin. That's just skin. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
even if he's working it, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to, never mind. You know, I'm not even. You're supposed to have it right here at the edge of your hand, and then when you go down, you turn your hand on it. You know what I'm saying? Let me
Oh, okay. Okay.
go. You understand what I'm saying? So you have the spike sticking out a little bit, right? But not enough to not so you're hitting when you're hitting, you're just turning your hand into it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Yeah.
you're kind of hitting the guy's head with the back of your hand, not to expose the fucking business, but it's too late. So you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
instead, I saw him. He was literally spiking the fuck guy in the head, dude. That's he
Yeah.
should go to jail. You know what I'm saying? Like you fucking spike a guy in the head with a fucking spike, you should go to jail. This is why Dusty Rhodes got fired, dude, because he had the Road Warriors do that shit to him
Yeah.
on national fucking television. He got fired. Listen, this guy got to go. This guy got to fucking. He did this shit. He didn't know what he was doing. I don't know why anybody lets this guy do anything in the first place. He's a known alcoholic. He's fucking been a problem the whole time he's been in wrestling. He fucking gets kicked out of every fucking federation he's ever been in. You know what I'm saying? He gets kicked out of every fucking company he's ever worked with. He has problems. He had problems with Lanny Poffo, dude, the fucking nicest guy in the whole planet Earth.
Yep.
The genius. Oh, you're the fucking nicest fucking guy, dude.
The
The
good old
nicest guy.
genius.
Yeah, he got beef with the genius. Now this guy Hannibal, he's a wrestler for a long time. He looks like he doesn't fucking know anything. I mean, he's kind of known on his fucking like this is how stupid he is. He got some kind of following, more of a following on YouTube than he does wrestling. But when he wrestles, he wears a mask. So
Yeah.
nobody even understands what he looks like. You know what I'm saying? He has no following in wrestling. Nobody gives a fuck about him in wrestling, but people watch his fucking stupid YouTube show because he got he got people on it.
Oh yeah,
But he wears a
he talks
mask.
to the legends, and gets them to tell their stories, and that's cool if that's all he did. But you're right, man. I don't know why anybody would want to work with him at this point, especially when
For
he's got
what?
Hep C from Abdullah the Butcher.
Yeah, he got to fucking have Seaver doing the butcher. I'm like, dude, you're gonna fucking let this guy.
No.
He said they said he got a he got an experimental an experimental cure in like 2012 or something like that. I read that online, which is sounds like fucking bullshit to me.
Yeah, there ain't
You
no
know what I'm saying? But
experimental cure.
dude, so he cut this guy's head open. Even the guy that was the owner of the promotion, he cut a fucking fake promo on it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was like, "Oh, they were taking it serious," but he was like
Yeah.
Hannibal, the Bloodluster, or whatever the fuck. Like he called him by his fucking gimmick name, and we're never gonna work with Hannibal, the Bloodluster, this and that, and things went too far, and he was just cutting a fucking fake ass promo, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So all this shit was fake until it wasn't, because the guy got hurt, and all of a sudden he wanted to fucking cry. Guess what, dude? You fucking agreed to that shit. It was a bad fucking idea from everybody's fucking part. Okay,
Yeah.
nobody should have did that. You know what I'm saying? But you agreed to it. You know what I mean? This is
Well,
what it just went too far.
I think if anything, it definitely got more attention than they intended, because I mean they're
Yeah, no,
everywhere.
well, but see, this is where it comes in. This is where reality comes into wrestling, and then it
Yeah.
turns back into fucking wrestling. Again. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if they didn't go too far, they could have fucking made it look like they went too far, but they fucked up. That's how you do it, man. You know what I'm saying? You
Yep.
make it look like you went too far, and you don't go too far. Now this guy needs a fucking GoFundMe because his head is. Dude, it looks like he tried to scalp him, dude.
Yeah. No,
You know
he's
what I'm
got
saying? This
like
shit.
yeah, he messed him up, man, pretty bad. And
Try to scalp this dude, man.
when I watched the video, it made sense because he's the guy sitting there just kind of letting him tug on him and hit him in the
Yeah,
head.
no,
And but at some
he didn't
point,
fight back. Okay,
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
Hannibal's not a fucking listen. He was playing. He was sitting there laying working. Both of them were working. That's what I'm saying. The referee never scrapped it out. He was laying there like he was knocked out, and he was
yeah,
letting the guy hit him. He knew it hurt. He didn't realize it went that far. That's all it was, man, because they were both working. He was just fucking laying there. Dude, listen, you can't hold down a fucking little kid if you don't want to hold down a little kid. That grown man was laying there.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? People
Busted
forget
an
that
artery.
Yeah, it just went too far, man. I'm telling you, but they were both working. So they're like, oh, don't fucking take advantage of a guy. You know, he doesn't know how to defend himself. First of all, none of you wrestlers know how to fucking defend yourself. First of all, let's start there. None of you know how to defend yourself. So don't say, oh, the referee doesn't know how to defend himself, because the fucking wrestlers don't know how to defend themselves. I will fuck most of you people up.
I'm gonna stop you right there, man. I'm gonna stop you right there. I think Jericho. There was a fan that rushed the ring a while back, and Jericho punched him. It was all over the internet. Jericho knocked him out, man.
Hey, I heard he broke that guy's arm. Yeah, dude.
Justin Roberts fucked that dude up too.
Oh yeah, dude. He broke his ankle, fucking ankle lock from the bottom.
Yeah.
All right. I just like to say, when it comes to that Justin Roberts shit, there was 2 people on the ground grabbing my legs, by the way. All right. So let's just or that
the way I look
legs.
at it, if Justin Roberts fucked that dude up, then what's his name? Jeff Van Gundy fucked up Alonzo Mourning when he fucked.
Dude,
I remember that.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That was
fucking
day.
They were fighting. Who was it? Was it Charles Oakley, right? And Alonzo Mourning.
Yeah, that was in the Heat.
And he's just sitting there like, you know, he went to try and break it up. All of a sudden, he's grabbing on his leg, and then Charles Oakley looks down and just like picks him.
That was Miami Arena. I would have been in that building, but I was selling tickets for that game.
Oh,
my cousin was getting free tickets. He had 8 free tickets, and so till halftime, I was out there selling tickets for the game. I almost got arrested, dude. It was a big no, but I made some money, so it's all right.
Right on, man. That's what it's all about. So, yeah, man. But no, seriously, wrestling, wrestlers, man. I like wrestling. I like indie shows, certain ones.
Yeah, man.
Hardcore and death matches and all that. I pass, man.
Listen, that's not wrestling, dude. That's the problem. You got a hardcore wrestlers that aren't wrestlers, dude. They're just having like a freak fest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Busting glass over your head. Yeah. Shit like that. There's no
like the old backyard wrestling phase of the early 2000s when they were breaking.
Dude, I had my own. Yeah, dude, I had my own wrestling federation, backyard wrestling federation. We had like a bootleg ring that we made out of wooden tires that we used to take apart, put back together, dude. We had like a whole thing, dude. We used to do hardcore shit. You know, we got into the glass tubes and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like we used to beat the crap out of each other with chairs like RVD, dude. You know what I'm saying? Throwing chairs at each other and shit like that. But guess what? I was fucking 18 years old, big dumbass. You know what I'm saying? Once I realized what wrestling was wrestling, I was like, oh no.
All right, that's enough, Mark. Sorry, man, had to cut you off. You were getting rambling a little bit too much.
No worries.
Let's move on. So, there's all this talk about unemployment and people looking for jobs and this and that. But man, are you seeing slap fighting?
Yes, dude. I love slap fighting, dude.
Nobody should ever be
in sport.
Yeah, nobody should ever be out of work, man. You got stuff like that. People are getting paid slap fighting, or slap boxing, people call it. I'm sure it's been around for a couple years, whatever. But man, you just get people that it's crazy. Like they stand there and they have to I think they have to keep their feet level or whatever and they just take turns slapping the hell out of each other.
You have to make sure you don't hit the ear. You know what I'm saying? It has to be on like the cheek. You know what I'm saying? Like look at that.
Well, what's crazy is you see most of them going for the jaw. And I don't know how more jaws aren't broken. Like
no, for real. Like they it's like a palm strike sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
They just you can tell sometimes they go 1, 2 and when they're outmatched, man. Like
man. Like they sometimes there's like Russian dudes and they'll fucking knock the guy out in the first shot, like wow, you know, like
I've been
devastating, dude.
It's crazy.
I would like to get in that, dude, but I'm not gonna get knocked out in a slap, dude. I'll tell you that much. Like, listen, because there's no way to stop it. You know what I'm saying? You can't defend yourself. You're just standing there. You know what I mean?
Take it. Yeah.
The guy hits you hard enough, you're gonna go down, dude. You can't help it, man. You know what I mean? Like, you say, oh, you gotta have the jaw. Like, dude, a couple of shots from anybody, it doesn't matter, man. You're gonna you might go down. You know what I'm saying? Like, they hit you in the right spot, they hit you good enough.
Yeah, ring your bell. I mean, you could see sometimes
Yeah.
people they get hit and they're like, whoa, whoa, and then everybody's there to catch them.
They got people catching. That's how bad it is. They got the guy laying there. They got a guy like with his arms out because he's gonna get laid out.
There was one I watched probably about a year ago. I remember why when it first started kind of getting popular on YouTube, and I seen it, and man, these guys were like just their face one side was just all just puffed up.
Yeah,
But there
dude.
there was a Polynesian Samoan guy just beating the hell out of everybody. But
Oh man,
even
it
he
was the
took
best.
his licks too, man. Like his face was just bam,
Yeah,
and
man. After a while, dude, everybody gets it, man. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like, dude,
yeah.
imagine you get slapped 30 times in one day, dude. That 31st time might knock you out. You know what I'm saying? You can't.
Well, yeah,
You
I'll
you going
pass
through
on
four
that.
rounds or whatever. 3 rounds apiece.
There was a variation I saw for a little while, and I think it was in Russia where the women were slapping each other in the ass.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
they would take turns,
Well,
So
let's see if
might
they
want to look at that. That's probably
if they're looking for a sponsor.
yeah.
That sounds good.
Hey, podcast will
That sounds
sponsor them.
good.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
have to
dude.
see if that's still
Yeah, that sounds
going.
good. Yeah, dude.
I'll gladly send them some money.
I like that. What about that? What about that fat guy boxing they were telling me about?
Rough and Rowdy, man.
Rough and Rowdy, dude. Oh
Yeah.
man, I love that shit.
So
I need to watch that, dude.
yeah,
That's something I can get into, man. See, because I don't have any official like fight background. You understand what I'm saying,
yeah.
dude? That's something. That's something I fit all the qualifications, dude. I like to fight. I'm a fucking fat guy. Let's do it, dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to rock. I got a, and I could tell they're looking for a little personality there. They're doing a little
Oh yeah,
wrestling with it. You know what I'm saying?
they
Let's
love it.
fucking do it, dude. Dude, I
Yeah.
go out
So
there and dude, I'll make some bacon out there, boy. Fat motherfuckers, I knocking people out left and right.
no, it's funny because I again something that just popped into my YouTube recommendations one time, and it was I think it was the dwarves, but they call them midgets. I don't want
Yeah,
the
no.
dwarves is the appropriate term, right? So I don't
Hey,
want.
listen, man. Hey, listen, man. We're all what you call it? We're all inclusive here,
Hey,
dude.
I'm short too, so I was called a midget growing up, so
Hey,
we're
man.
good.
Hey, listen. I could have swore I was gonna be like 6'3", dude. I don't know what happened.
Hey,
Like, listen.
man, yeah, I blame my grandma, so she's
Yeah, I
Italian,
don't know.
but
Hey, listen. We came out good, dude. It could have been worse.
yeah, it could have
Tell
been
you that,
worse,
boy.
man. I'm glad who I turned out to be. So anyway, so rough and
Yeah,
rowdy.
I got both legs and both arms ready to rock.
Yeah. Rough and rowdy, man. So what they do is they for those of you, who don't know, aren't familiar with it, it's basically just fighting. They do 3 rounds, 1 minute rounds, and they get people just from all different weight sizes. I mean, you get people that are
Yeah,
just
dude, it's awesome.
rail thin, you get people that are 500 pounds, and they match them up according to weight. They got the baddest motherfucking midget or something like that, the belts, the title belt. They got the women who go in there, beat the hell out of each other, just random pairings, man. And so they've got a few regulars, and it's entertaining. Not only that, the ring girls are I want to say they're strippers. Like that's kind of probably where they find them from, and the commentary is hilarious, man. I think that is the most entertaining part. So if anybody doesn't, if you don't know what I'm talking about, go to YouTube, look up Rough and Rowdy, look for the fights, and just watch any of them, and you'll start watch. If you like it, you'll start watching more and more, and you crack up. They do pay-per-views. I don't know how often, but
Is that a barstool thing,
yeah,
or is that
yeah,
fighting? It's
yeah,
barstool, right? Yeah.
yep,
You know what? I like those guys. I like that fucking barstool guy. I watch that guy fucking review the pizza all the time. What's the name? Barstool something or other. Yeah,
yeah,
I like their whole. They got a cool outfit, man. I like what they do. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? They know they want to entertain you. You know what I'm saying?
And they do.
Yep,
The
that's
only
it.
problem is they're not that big yet. So when you do buy, it was $30 the pay per view, and you have to you have to stream it from their website. So
That's
they
a
had
pain
a
in the ass.
little bit of problems early on. I think they probably about a 5-10 minute delay. So everybody was like refund, and everybody was mad. They wanted their money back because they said it was the worst
Come
one
on,
yet.
man. Give me a break, man.
There was some injuries, there was some early knockouts, but it's like you can't do anything about that. That's why they
Dude,
give
there's
you
a fight.
they give you 20 plus fights. I think it's like 23 fights. You get to see
Oh
23
yeah,
people,
shit.
just haymakers, people that don't know what the hell they're doing, never thrown a punch in their life. And man, they talk some shit.
I love that
And
shit, dude.
yeah, just throw back a beer and laugh your ass off. It's funny as
That's
hell.
it, man. It's fun, dude. Fun is fun. That's it.
Well, I'll
You
tell
know
you
what?
what.
That's what people get away from that too much.
Yeah,
Dude, just be fun. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. Well, I posted it on my Instagram. I said, "Man, I'm hooked on this," and a couple people, sent me some interesting responses. Didn't approve. I'm like, well, I don't give a shit. It's like
Yeah, man, mind your business.
this ain't Twitter, man. Just scroll on, unfollow me. I don't care, man. Follow
That's
me.
it.
So, but I tell you what, man. If you do ever enter that, I will sponsor you.
Hey, I might think about it, dude. I'm telling you that much right now, dude. I
Yeah,
was looking at him, and I like listen. Out of 3 or 4 fighters I saw, dude, not like I don't think I'd have that much of a problem. I think I could be the. They better give me a nice belt. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Because
yeah. No, I mean, some of these guys are legit tough.
yeah,
Some of them,
all
their
of them are
punches.
legit tough, dude. All of them are legit tough because they go
Yeah,
in there and they're fighting on TV, man.
that's
Especially, you know what
true.
I'm saying?
That's true. You got to
You
give them
go in
all
there and
credit.
you get a chance to get knocked out on TV, dude. You got balls. You know what I'm saying? I give it to you. I give you some. Don't think I'm under. I'm not disrespecting these guys. All I'm saying is
No,
that
yeah, no, I'm
I
with you.
saw what was going. I saw what was going on there, dude. And I feel like I would have a chance in hell at
Yeah,
least. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Well, no,
That's
like I said, the commentary is funny as hell because what they do is they some of like the main events. They have 5 main events, and so they interview them and they build up this hype. Like the one before this was Hornswoggle, or maybe it was two pay-per-views ago. It was Hornswoggle. He was fighting another guy, and Hornswoggle was running these promo. He sold it for me. He's the one that I bought it. I bought it. So Hornswoggle, if you ever hear
They're doing
this,
wrestling, dude.
yeah, and he
Yeah,
lost.
man.
He lost, but I mean, I give him credit. He did his promo thing, whatever he
And you
learned.
know what? That makes you realize this. At least they were doing a real fucking fight too. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Because if they were
yeah,
faking it, of course the famous guy would win. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And
yeah. They talked to one guy in this last event after the fight, and they go, "Man, what happened? And what basically just how did you win?" He goes, "Well, I ate a Butterfinger backstage, and it gave me superpowers." And he was serious. And they're like, and that
hey,
one I
you
sent
know why I
you.
don't?
Yeah, that one I
That's
sent
fucking
you
funny,
with
dude.
Vito, the torpedo, that big guy. It was funny as hell because after the fight, I think he said that he had lost like 2 pounds. He was like under 500 pounds. He was like 498. They're like, Vito,
Oh,
how's it
nice.
feel to be so light? And he's like, it feels good. It's just just some of the things they say is just funny, man. So anybody check out
Yeah, that's what's up.
Rough and Rowdy, badass.
Yeah, those people are entertainers, man. Give them some respect for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. All right, let's move on, man. What is going on over in, let me find it here, Washington School District? So,
Oh
Washington
man,
School District doesn't include Asian kids in students of color categories. So now basically they're grouping them with the whites for their to highlight their achievement gap. I mean, and this stirred up all kinds of controversy already. And I think you had a chance to glimpse over the article, and I kind of read it, and I was like,
man.
man, what's going on in Washington?
Yeah, like what they're trying to do is just starting the problem altogether. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
The big problem they're talking about is that they're not able to effectively teach everybody the same way. You
Yeah,
see what I'm saying?
yeah,
So they're trying to teach different races different ways. That's the fucking problem right there. That's the problem. You understand what I'm saying?
yeah,
You're
yeah,
treating Oh man, you're not treating people as individuals. You're
yeah,
treating people as a race. So there's probably black kids and Spanish kids going under the radar all the time. Fucking genius kids that
yep,
don't even get a chance to show themselves in school. There's probably white kids that don't have a chance to learn because they're having learning disabilities, but nobody's giving any attention because
yeah,
they're giving all the attention to the black kids and Spanish kids that aren't having learning problems. But everybody has learning issues, and everybody has everybody excels also.
yep, yep,
That's the problem. They're treating everybody fucking different.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. All right. And another thing they're doing is they're making it dangerous for Asian people. All right. Because
yeah,
Asian people right now are being, discriminated against by every race. You know what I'm saying? They're getting attacked by black people. They're getting attacked by white people. They're getting ostracized by other Asian people. You know what I'm saying? They're
yeah,
getting a hard time because of the COVID. You know what I mean? Every
yeah,
race of Asian people gets treated like a Chinese person that has COVID. You know what I'm saying? Why are they making it harder for Asian people to get protections? You see what I'm saying? It's like they're trying to make it like Asian people don't matter.
yeah,
The only people that they care about with problems are black people and Hispanic people. That's stupid, man. That's stupid. Asian people have their own. distinct set of issues right now, especially right now. So
Yeah.
you can't be like, oh no, these people we don't care about their. They're just like white people. No, why? Because a lot of them excel in school because of their culture. No, that's fuck that. Don't do that to them. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
not all of them are going to excel in school, so then you're going to miss some of them. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? They're just like everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stop doing that kind of shit. That's the fucking problem in the first place. When you
That's
start
true.
treating everybody, you start treating people different. You start trying to teach people in a different way. That's why there's deficiencies. You see what I'm saying? That
Yeah.
these people are going at it the wrong way, man. You know what it is? Pseudoscience.
Hmm.
That's why nobody believes in the fucking vaccine and shit like that, because there's other other people are giving fake information. You
Hmm.
understand? Other people are just making shit up and calling it science, so nobody believes any science anymore. You see what I'm saying? Especially
Yeah.
the ones that are the from the issues that are important right now. You really have people just making things up and calling it science, like this. You know what I'm saying? Like this. You know,
Well, and to me, like speaking of making things up, people make up words and all that shit all the time. Like the one I seen, and it's been around for a while now, is the Latin X, or is it Latinx? I don't know what.
Latinx.
Okay, uh, I'm mixed, Hispanic,
Me too.
Mexican, African American, whatever it is. I got all kinds of stuff in my blood. I don't know what the hell
My
Latinx, Latinx. What the hell is that, man? I'm sorry.
my grandma will throw you right out of the house.
Yeah.
My,
Ah, we're
you know,
Mexican.
Latin.
We're Mexican. You call me that, even
Exactly.
though I was born in the United States. I'm American, but Mexican descent, Latino, Hispanic. Speaking of Hispanic, I remember one time I was on Twitter, and I don't know what the hell I was talking about, and I mentioned that I'm Hispanic, and some white dude started lecturing me on there saying that Hispanic was a racist term. I'm like, okay, so now I'm racist against myself.
Yeah,
Am I hearing you correct? That's why I
I
don't do
like
shit
how,
on Twitter, man.
dude. Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
There's a big issue with that shit, with white people interjecting themselves in every race, dude.
Why?
Everybody,
Right?
listen. All of this riot shit that was going on during the summer,
Yeah.
that's because there was white people there fucking going crazy. Like, listen, the whole story is with the whole Rittenhouse thing. The two white people that got killed in Rittenhouse should not have been there in the first place. They didn't have a place there. They didn't belong
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't their protest. Don't interject yourself into somebody else's protest, because 98% of those protests are peaceful.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
The other ones, the reasons they become dangerous and the peace ceases is because you have people there counter protesting, white people counter protesting, black people saying Black Lives Matter. Like, I'm not gonna get political. I'm not political, but how
Yeah.
can you how can you protest somebody trying to protest their life? How are you
Yeah.
going to protest somebody protesting saying their lives matter? There shouldn't be any conflict, because there's no fight there. All
Yeah.
the people are trying to say is, hey, we're not getting treated fairly, please treat us fairly. How are you
Yep.
going to have a whole group of people there protesting that? You know what I'm saying? And guess what? When white people want to protest the fact that people are impregnating their women and stuff like that, leave them alone. Let them be. Let them protest that shit too, because
Yeah.
that's what it is. You don't counter protest them, they don't counter protest you. There will be no violence. I
Yeah.
don't care what you believe in, dude. I don't care if you believe fucking Jewish people are trying to take over the country, or black people are trying to impregnate all the women, or Spanish people are going to take over. I don't care what you believe in. You want to protest that shit? Fine, go do it yourself.
Yeah.
I'm not going to bother you. It's the same thing. Black Lives Matter shouldn't get counter protested. White lives, little penises matter, whatever it is, shouldn't get protested. None of that shit should get protested. Just leave them be.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? You got your
Yep.
problems, leave it be. Leave
Yep.
them be. You know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah.
you want them to leave you alone, you leave them alone, and guess what? That's called peace. Everybody has their say. Everybody's allowed to speak, and everybody has peace, because nobody's interjecting their opinion in your opinion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it. Leave it alone. Fucking, I'm not a Democrat, but I lean more towards being a Democrat, because I see right now the Republicans are not reasonable. You understand? Guess what? If the Republicans all of a sudden get their shit together and give me a more uh, and give me a better plan than the Democrats, I will go with them and I will vote for them. Whatever it is, no problem. Whoever gives me the most sensible plan for my situation is who I'm going to vote for. You understand
Makes
what I'm saying?
sense.
I don't fucking.
Makes sense.
I'm not gonna fucking be blindly following anybody, dude. Especially no fucking guy on TV, no
No.
fucking television talk show host
Yep.
making fucking. You're fired. Okay, you're fired. This
And
guy got fucking famous for
that's part of
nothing.
the problem is people will see something, you know, in Facebook. I don't even have a Facebook anymore, but I remember that was the thing during political season. Everybody's a political activist, you know, politics expert, whatever it is. Everybody knows everything about every issue. And I just got tired of it, man. I got tired of
Dude,
it.
yeah, man. I'm
People
telling you,
that
I
don't
can't.
do shit for the community, for one thing. They just sit around
Yeah,
angry at their phones. They don't do anything. And they were criticizing me for things. I didn't even I never talk politics or religion,
right.
you know, but I, yeah, they were criticizing me about stuff, and I'm like, hey man, you know, when you can match this or do better, and I show them, you know, the money that we donate, the charities that we donate to, different things that we help, and I'm not better than anybody. That's not what I'm saying.
Nah, but
But what I am saying is, you know, if you want to have
you
this
do your
conversation,
part.
yeah, I do my part. I help people out when I can, you know, and
You've
take
helped
care
me out,
of
bro.
my
You know what I'm
economy.
saying? I already know, dude. You're good people, man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Don't fucking ever let anybody on Twitter or Facebook say anything about you, man. Because
yeah. Well, this was
there's too
family.
many.
This was family
Oh,
of all things.
well, shit.
You
Well,
know,
I got,
it's
I got
crazy.
family. I got family like that too, bro.
Yeah,
That's a totally different story. That I understand that. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. They're
But dude, the
nuts.
truth is that you can't be tied into any of this shit.
Yeah,
You can't be a lifelong Democrat or Republican if you want to be a sensible person. If
yeah.
you want to live a sensible life, you have to make your decisions on your own. Dude, there can't be one person that has all of these thoughts that go exactly with the same party. Their thoughts don't match the party. They just decide to align their thoughts with that party. You see what I'm saying? They
Yep.
they they allow themselves to be something that they're not and to believe something that they're not, to fall in line with the rest of the people. And that's not how democracy should be, period.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's not how a fucking grown person. That's not. Let me tell you something. That's not how a man should act. I swear to God, you fucking ain't gonna catch me just following somebody because everybody else is following. I can't even think about that shit, dude. It makes me. It the way I see people blindly follow people. Uh, fucking all of a sudden, Donald Trump is such a such a god to people. All of a sudden, Bernie Sanders is such a god to people. All of a sudden, what I'm saying, Joe Biden is
Uh,
this great, is this great,
yeah.
uh, you know. Well, let me tell you something, dude. I don't know. Joe Biden's all right. He's that fucking.
I
This is the
mean,
first time, dude. I'm old already, bro. I'm not no young kid no more, man. And this
yeah.
is the first time in my whole life that I've seen any president make a plan to invest in the infrastructure of this country, dude. I've never seen that before, dude. My whole
Yeah.
lifetime.
Yeah.
Okay, so fucking this is the first time that dude. It's almost like the first time I've seen any president do anything for the country, dude. Does that make sense? I mean,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
everything else, dude, that's the first thing I've ever seen that a president do that is blindly for everybody in this country, not the Democrats, not the Republicans, for all of us, especially the people that are at a disadvantage. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dude, they're gonna give everybody internet. They're gonna fix all the roads, dude. They're gonna give people more access to transportation, dude. They're gonna do everything. They're gonna change our electrical plan. They're gonna make it so we have solar power everywhere, dude. They're gonna create billions and billions of dollars and millions of jobs, dude. Just by changing the way we use electricity, the
So
way we get our power and shit like that.
on that, I'm wondering how much money is going to go to the teachers of the United States of America.
Well, apparently they need it, dude. Considering that video you sent to me.
Yeah. So yeah, and I was scrolling and I saw, I don't know what, but there's articles all over it now, and one of them right here I pulled up says Twitter erupts after South Dakota teachers compete for cash. This should not be. And so what it was a hockey game, and if you know the story better than I do, then if I mess it up, whatever.
No, good. You
But
good?
it was a halftime. They do like basketball games. They do the half court shot and all that shit. So they put these teachers in this little area, put just stacks of cash. They had to be on their knees and they had to go and just scoop up all this cash.
Dude.
And that was to help them fund their classrooms. It's funny, but it's kind of messed up.
Dude, do you remember that game show? you remember that game show? I cannot fucking remember the show for the life of me, dude. It might have been like Hollywood Squares or something. It might have been like one of the segments of one of these game shows where they put you in like a booth and then they put they throw some vacuum cleaners in reverse and they put some money in the air and the money
Yeah.
just goes everywhere and the people just try to grab it. It was like it was way worse than that, dude. It was embarrassing. Teachers don't have it bad enough right now, man. Listen, we got half of the country wanting to make sure that these teachers don't have protection from COVID, dude.
Yeah.
That they want to make sure nobody in the classes wears a mask. Okay.
Yeah.
If
yeah.
you know, dude, you're telling me you're making these people fight for money, dude. You're literally making them fight for money for their class, dude.
Well,
they don't have it bad enough. Things aren't going horrible enough where they had to fight to even get the simplest of protection to get them to change the filters in the air conditioner so maybe they have a little bit more protection in the class. Dude, these people are it's like some dystopian, future bullshit, dude. They have these fucking people fighting over dollar bills, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, listen, I wish you could splice some of that footage in here because, man, that shit was impressive and depressing at the same time because I'm like, man, these people are really dedicated to their job because they shouldn't have to do this. This is an embarrassment. It's like, they're treating these people like bottom of the barrel people, dude. Like this is what this reminds me of bum fights. You know what I'm saying? Remember when they used to have those bum fights and I fucking throw some money on the ground? The guys, yeah, dude, Squid Games, man. I'm telling you, dude, this shit's fucking. This is a Hunger Games, Squid Games, bum fights. This fucking dude. They got them people fucking on the ground fighting for money, dude. Lately, they got fucking old ladies fucking stashing dollar bills in her tits like a stripper, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, fucking old grannies, dude. Old grannies are in there. I wish you could just splice some of that footage in there. Show that old lady fucking putting the money in her tits, dude. Because come on, man. These people give their lives for the community and teach your stupid fucking annoying kids that want to cough all over them, and they're still dedicated to them, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? These people are risking their lives. Teachers are risking their lives to teach kids about fucking, to teach your kids how to be decent people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're making them fight for money on the ground, man. Come on, man. I cannot, dude. What country are we in?
Well, and that's one of the things. I mean, I grew up. I went to a public school, and 80s, 90s.
Same.
I'm my age, whatever. Don't care. And then as I got older, I mean, I had kid. My first kid was born when I was 30. So I had I had a nice time gap in between where I didn't know what the hell was going on. But as we started looking at schools, the wife and I decided, you know what, if we can afford it, we'll do everything we can to send our kids to private school. And that's what we did. So our kids were going to private school. We want to give them the best opportunities. Not everybody can do that, and I understand. And I'm in the situation, blah, blah, blah. But the private school that they go to is taking extra special care of these COVID protocols and whether you guys believe it or not, I don't care. But I'm just glad that they're trying to keep my kids safe. Now, I heard that other people, my sister, her kids go to a public school. When if they're non-symptomatic, even if they test positive, they still go to school.
Whoa.
Yeah. That's why these outbreaks keep happening at the schools, man. It's insane.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Dude, and listen, school opened here in Dade County, Florida in August, right?
Yeah.
By September, there was 13 teachers dead from COVID-19. In Dade County, Broward County. 13 teachers. That's 13 lives. These are 13 families that don't have their the head of the family anymore, man.
Yeah, mom, dad.
Come on, man. Whoever it was, they're dead, bro.
Yeah.
You got kids you're making orphans because these people want to go do their civic duty and fucking teach kids. Dude, guess what? It's not their civic duty. Because they don't have to do that. They could go make more money working in Walmart.
Amazon.
Okay, Walmart's been Amazon. Dude, fucking do some fucking Uber. They can make more money doing Uber, dude. They're fucking sitting there teaching your kids. They're sitting there teaching your kids because they want to, because they care. Dude, they care about their communities and shit like that. And you're fucking putting them to death. Fucking putting these people, if their immune system isn't strong enough, they're gonna die. And that's it. And fucking nobody's thinking that. They're like, oh, I don't want my kids to wear a fucking mask. Why don't you want your kid to wear a mask? He's gonna bring that shit home and he's gonna fucking spread that shit everywhere. What do you think is going on, man? I'm not a fucking conspiracy theorist. I'm not no fucking big listen, that's why people think
you had COVID.
Fuck, dude, I almost died.
Yeah.
Almost fucking died. Listen, you see my face? Look, I couldn't move my eye. I couldn't close my eye. I had to wear an eye patch like a fucking pirate for 4 months. I couldn't close my mouth. All right. My whole jaw fucking swole up. My fucking lymph nodes swole up like this, dude. I had to go to the hospital like 6 times.
Damn.
Not when I had COVID, because when I had COVID, I went to the hospital and they were like, look, if you could breathe, you should leave. Because if you don't leave, you might die here because people are fucking dying. That's what the fucking nurse, when I was getting my pressure taken, he's like, look, he's like, are you breathing? He's like, because your oxygen is 96 right now. And that's good. He's like, if you got, because I had an oximeter at the house. He's like, that's good. He's like, if your oxygen stays over 90, he's like, you should go home because people are dying here. That's what he told me. I couldn't move my face, my mouth. I couldn't close my mouth. My whole, dude, I was sick. I had a fever for 10 days straight, 102, 103, between 101 and 103 for 10 days straight, dude. I thought I was going to die, bro.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, I'm not old. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, they call me fat bastard, whatever, dude, but I'm not in terrible shape. I'm athletic, dude.
You were athletic enough to block that hit.
Yeah, fuck yeah. You ain't punching me like that, buddy.
Held by that security guard.
Listen. If you really watch that video, I had the security guard all the way down on his knees, dude, and me and Jericho were about to be face to face, and he was gonna have to answer a fucking for throwing that punch because that was unnecessary. You understand what I'm saying? Because they didn't grab my feet, dude.
You know what I mean?
No, that's what I like. That reminded me of old school Jericho. Let me tell you something, Chris Jericho. That's the first time I've seen the real Chris Jericho since the real Chris Jericho was around. You understand, when he was fighting Shawn Michaels and shit, 2008, 2009. You understand? That's the first time I saw it in his face. We fucking locked eyes, dude. He looked at me like, oh, I'm gonna fuck this guy up. And I looked at him. I was like, you better not fucking do nothing.
Well, you can see when he got up, he was kind of grinning.
Yeah.
They showed that footage because I remember I was watching and I seen your text a little bit before. You're like, not yet. And I was like, oh. And then all of a sudden I see him kind of get up and he kind of has this grin, this shit grin. And, Jericho's a throwback, man. He's old school, where he's going to try and beat the shit out of you. And you remember the WCW, the late 90s when people would run in all the time and they
dude, Chris Jericho
would beat the shit out of them.
Chris Jericho don't play, dude. And there's a video on YouTube where he fucking punched a girl right in the face, dude. He fucking knocked that bitch right the fuck out, dude. Hey, listen, she got up on him. Now, right there, I was already hyped up, dude. It might have went different, but right before I was about to jump in the crowd, in the second row was Jorge Masvidal, UFC BMF champion. You know what I'm saying? So I stopped, because he's a local Miami boy, dude. I stopped. I don't think I ever met him before, dude. I mean, a lot of these guys. I used to work in a place where I mean a lot of these motherfuckers. But I stopped. I was like, hey, man, I want to tell you, I'm gonna show you a little love, man. I appreciate what you do for the city and shit like that. And he was like, oh, that's what's up. Appreciate it, man. Whatever. And then I told him, I was like, hey, watch this shit. He's like, hey, what are you gonna do, man? And then listen. So I jumped on the chairs as everybody was standing singing Jericho's song, and I jumped on the chairs, and he was like, hey, look, hey, you a crazy motherfucker, man. What you gonna do? And I was like, watch this shit. He's like, man, fuck that dude up. He pointed at Jericho. He already did like Jericho. Go back there. He sent me to go fuck. And listen, I was so locked in the whole time. I could hear him cheering for him. He's like, get his ass. When the security got me, he's like, hey, throw him off the stage, big dog. So I had a famous person cheering for me. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but the biggest heel around, man, in real life.
Yeah,
he's the biggest heel in real life.
Mm.
People went nuts, man, and
they still hate me.
I don't comprehend that. I don't understand why people let something like that get them so angry.
Can I tell you something, man? I'm gonna tell you why. Because I got into the minds of these people because they were in my DMs. Fucking thousands of people told me they want
millions of views.
Well, millions of views. I had over 10 million people see my Twitter. I'm sure Jericho and Jim Cornette and a couple other people had, more than that. Look at their Twitter. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
listen, I know what it is because they're looking at these people. These are grown men. These are grown men, 30-year-old, 35-year-old men, 25, 35, 40. They're looking at me and they know I have no respect for their heroes, dude.
Yeah.
You understand? And they realize they picked some bad heroes. You understand? So they know I have no respect for their heroes. They know I definitely don't have any fucking respect for them. You understand what I'm saying? So they're looking at me. Dude, I literally victimized Chris Jericho and AEW. You know why? Because I have to pay into the victims compensation fund because I have to pay money into the victim compensation fund on behalf of Chris Jericho, whom I victimized, who's probably still fucking traumatized. He was just in the hospital the other day, dude. I'm telling you, he fucking gets anxiety whenever he fucking goes anywhere because he knows there's a big bad motherfucker that might jump over the rail at any given time. You understand what I'm saying? So look, they gave me anger management. That was instead of going to trial, they gave me anger management on a probationary period.
Yeah.
You understand? So what it is, I got 6 months of anger management. I got to go to I think it's like 6 classes or something like that, and I got to stay out of jail for the next 6 months, and I got to stay away from AEW until October 2022. Now, where are they going to be for Halloween? That's what I want to know in 2022. But for right now, I got to stay. I got to stay out of trouble, pretty much.
Might be some Halloween havoc in 22, man.
Oh, let me tell you something. I'm already planning for it, dude. I'm looking for the old school British Bulldog steroids, dude. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the old school Sid Vicious fucking anger you want to put me on anger management, dude. That's when I'm gonna need anger management, dude. When I take those fucking old school steroids, that fucking Brian Bosworth fucking steroids, dude. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh man, dude, I can already imagine the comments people seeing this, and then, like I said,
listen. I'm gonna look like fucking Samoa Joe took the ooze from the Ninja Turtles, dude. That's what I'm gonna fucking look like. You understand what I'm saying? That's what it's gonna look like, dude. I'm gonna be fucking jacked the fuck up.
Yeah.
So 2022 is gonna be a big year, dude. Let me tell you something, man. Remember this territory wrestling. That's all I got to say. Things are gonna start being different. You understand?
A little bit of change up, something like that wouldn't come out with. It would work. It could work.
Territory wrestling
definitely work. It could definitely work.
Listen,
but
I have some very influential fans, dude. When I got out of jail for jumping the rail, I had a couple people get in touch with me. You understand what I'm saying? All I got to do is make something else happen, and pretty much I got a semi offer almost.
We got to get Billy Corgan, man. We got to get him on the line.
Hey, listen. That's the last real wrestling left. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, real recognizes real. That's all I'm going to say about that.
All right.
Real recognizes real.
All right, man.
Well, and, let me tell you, hey, listen, I'm a hip hop dude, and I like Smashing Pumpkins even before Billy got into wrestling. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's from my era, my high school days, Smashing Pumpkins. So.
Yeah, no, respect the hell out of that dude in every facet, dude. He's a genius in a lot of divisions. Dude. You know what I'm saying? That guy really got a mind for everything he does.
Yeah,
definitely. Got to respect him.
Respect to Billy Corgan. Hell yeah. All right, man. Well, that wraps it up, man, for this week.
That's what's up, man.
So appreciate you hanging out.
Man, this is great, bro.
For those of you who don't know, why don't you go ahead, Mark, and let them know where they can find you, interact with you, all that stuff.
All right, check me out at motherfucking Mark1 on Twitter. You check me out on the Burial Ground podcast. You just look for it on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have a lot more content coming out, but we're gonna be doing this every week for sure. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot coming out. Have the anger management show, motherfucking Mark Anger Management Show, where I'm gonna be showing people how I really manage my anger. Not when I was fucking class. These classes are bullshit. You know what I mean? But no, they're working. Excuse me. My anger has subsided and subdued already. After a couple classes, I'm good. But I'm gonna show you people how I really manage my anger. We're gonna be doing some more burial grounds. I just want to say, fuck you, Kenny Omega, you little bitch. Besides that, Kenny Omega called me a low IQ man child, and he's gonna wish he never fucking said that, dude.
How you gonna disrespect the GOAT, man? He's the greatest wrestler of all time.
Dude, let me tell you something. I'm gonna make him fucking bad like a goat, or is that a sheep? Let me tell you, this guy one day he's gonna have to see me, dude, and he's gonna have to fucking fully apologize in front of everybody. You understand? That's what I'm telling you. Kenny Omega is gonna apologize to me in front of everybody for disrespecting me. I fucking dude, if it's the last thing I do, I promise you. Look, cross my heart, and I'm gonna die eventually, anyways. But I'm telling you, that's the truth.
We're all headed there, so we're gonna hold you to it. At least it'll give us something to look forward to at some point, you know, and it'll be the shock the world. Let's see.
No IQ man child, dude. Listen, I'm not even gonna justify that. You understand what I'm saying? But this guy, you know what? Kenny Omega, welcome to the burial ground. Dude. I'm gonna do a little new burial ground on you. Next episode of the burial ground. Welcome to the burial ground, Kenny Omega.
Get the shovel ready, man.
Fucking guy.
You can find me on Twitter, Mr. Fuerte, at MJ Fuerte in there. So if you're watching, if you're listening, we thank you. Whether you like us or not is irrelevant. We thank you for at least trying us out.
Nah, man, no.
Back next week.
Nah, if they don't like us, fuck them, dude. Nah, fuck that. You'd thank them. I'd say fuck you.
You got the what is the yin and the yang, right? The light side and the dark side.
Exactly, dude. Exactly. I'm sure there's a yin yang in fucking here somewhere, dude.
Oh shit, yeah, they're in there somewhere. But yeah, all right, man. Well, thanks again, man.
All right, my brother.
See you guys all next week.